Hi, and welcome to Makeup Mugwump. My name is Leanne. It's Saturday morning. Let's do this. Let's get ready and chat about things, all kinds of things this week. Is there a safe place to put this that I don't get makeup in it? Probably not. I have got to clean my vanity. I don't know what you people are doing, but holding me accountable is not one of them. Good morning. I'm in a mood. Just saying. I put this thing's head on backwards every time. There you go. Tony Moly Pocket Bunny Moist Mist. I like a spray. What can I say? I'm just gonna use like stuff that's sitting here, and then I've got to put stuff away, y'all. I've got to. This is the Basic Beauty Smooth and Blur Primer. We prime like 45 different times because they're here, and whatever. We're using them. We're using them, boo. Okay, so let's talk about that. I haven't gotten new makeup, like new makeup sitting in front of me, but I've got a couple of things that I want to wear. One is one of the Kimchi Chic Cosmetics Cheeky Threesome palettes. I'm going to use one of the other shades today. Excuse me. They came out last week, and there are 4 different trios. They're a blush palette, and I have all 4, and I've swatched them on my channel. So in case you wanted to see, you want to like decide which one to get, go take a look at that because it is up now. And then I'm trying to think if there's anything else like new that I want to use. That I want to use. I pulled a couple older products out too for some giggles, and we'll use those today. But I've got to do a major clean where I put everything away because it just grows here, and I'm overwhelmed by it all. That is the Revlon Photo Ready Pore Filling Pink one. I've decanted that into a little tub because the pump broke. This is I have the hiccups already today. The AOA Studio Glow Baby Liquid Illuminator Highlighter in Morning Glow. And I put that everywhere because I'm that girl. So, what are your plans for today on this Saturday? I'm going to the Pop-Up Bakery because they have apple cinnamon rolls today. Not just regular cinnamon rolls, apple cinnamon rolls, and that's worth the trip. If the lovely lady is selling flowers, I'll get some of those. I love her flowers. They're amazing. She grows them, and then she puts them in mason jars. She might tie some twine and a bow on it. That's it. Love it. I love the aesthetic of that. And they're like gorgeous. They're so gorgeous. Anyway, I'll go get those if there are any left by the time I get there. And I might sniff a few candles at the candle table. You never know how I am. But we do have plans. My mom is here at my sister's, hanging out with the grandchildren's. And so we're going to go over to town nearby and grab some pizza at a pizza joint over there, and then walk around their market. They've got like a district market where folks come who sell their wares. So, folks who make things out of wood and who knit things and bake things, that kind of thing. We're going to go walk around there today. So yeah, with the kids and my mom, and then we should win. Now, I think my sister and I need to go buy plants. We're having my front beds remulched and rock put around the perimeter, because we have an issue with the old like rain coming off the house. I'm very technical when it comes to these things. Rain coming off the house and washing away some mulch. So we're going to put some rock down for functionality, but then I'm also going to use, we're also going to use rock to do some pretty things in the beds in front. And then we're going to, the folks who are hired to come do this, are going to come plant a bed in the back. I have a holly tree back there that I want a flower plant bed down there, so they're gonna work on that, but I got to go buy the plants for it. So it's 100% shade back there, and so I know there's gonna be some hostas. I love hostas, but I want like a super bright lime green one, you know what I mean, like super bright. And I do like variegated leaves on things, so I like really bright colors for plants and stuff. And so I am looking forward to going to the nursery and picking out plants with my sister for that. I think they're coming next week. So I want to go ahead and get that done so that they are here and ready to plant when they come to plant. And they're going to remulch that too, so that'll be, it'll be nice. It'll be nice. I love that. Some folks love doing gardening. I love enjoying the garden afterwards. I don't enjoy gardening, but I love flowers and plants in my yard, and we go visit them and I talk to them every day. I talk to my plants. So that is, that was the kimchi undercover hoe. It's the yellow and the orangey color, and I just sort of mixed them together. And I know I've got like yellowy here, like in my skin, and so I'm just going to go with that. And it kind of covers up, not kind of, it covers some darkness there. So we'll go with that. We're experimenting, my friends. We're experimenting. Okay, so what foundation? This is the biggest choice to make every single day. I love foundation so much. I don't think I have a new one though. Do I? I don't. What am I gonna use? What am I gonna use? This is awkward, not awkward silence, it's just normal silence as I contemplate what I'm going to use. All right. Shall I use, I've used this so many times though. How about, sorry about it. Sorry, I'm so sorry about it. I need to use this up. Let's just, okay, if I've told myself, if I can't decide, if there's not something I'm like, I want to use this, then I should be using this. That's how you use up stuff, Leanne. It is disgusting. This is the Leo Triple Solution BB Cream, which you can't buy anymore. But I need to use it up because it's so old you can't even buy it anymore. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But this was like 50 mils. Like it's huge. This container was huge. It still is huge. But I'm working through it. And I told myself how I'm going to work through it is if I can't decide, then I need to wear it. So that makes sense that I should be wearing this today. So this was all the rage on YouTube, I don't know, 7,000 years ago when the cave drawings were being made. But it's a great, it is a, look at that coverage on a BB cream. Yes, ma'am. Okay. So that's my stuff I gotta do this weekend. Enjoyable things with family and such, but also things. Mr. Mugwump is, I don't know. I think he's gonna go. He might go to my sister's and hang a porch swing, like one of them like swings for the porch. Hello, Leanne. That's what a porch swing is. But it's my dad made it. It's like a 2-seater kind of, wood slat kind of porch swing. Because I'm sure there are other kinds. So I described to you just in case you are confused, because apparently what the porch swing looks like matters to this story. Anyway, my sister's been doing a lot of work on her house. Ooh, that was tiny. And so she's got the porch swing ready to hang. Super excited how that cute looks. I don't have a porch on my house to hang a swing. I wish I did. I like that look. I mean, I live in the South. It's very, I don't know, traditional South to have a porch swing on your porch. You know what I'm talking about? Some of y'all are like, no, I live in a city and we have an apartment and I don't know what you're talking about. Google South Porch Swing. You'll see what I mean. Okay, that is good. Right? Gorgeous. By the way, let me tell you about this little combo right here. This little combo right here. This is the AOA Studio High Def Brush. This is the F4. It is like a domed kabuki. It comes with the High Def Brush E104. It is like a little eye brush, crease brush. It is perfect. It just came, so it's not very fluffy. But it gets fluffy. This is a $2 combo at AOA Studio on shopmissa.com. Like, it's amazing. You cannot beat that with a stick, people. It's amazing. Still using my Ciate London little spongy sponge to just tap everything in. That looks great. I'm ready for the bakery. Ready for the bakery. Okay, so this week I had an exciting week at work, but also had an exciting week outside of work. So let me tell you about it. I had a sleep study done this week. So one that I had to actually go into the sleep lab to do. Ugh. So I've had one sleep study done in my past where I did an at-home sleep study. And you go to the place, you pick it up. They explain how to put it on and everything. And you put it on and it's uncomfortable or whatever, but you go to bed at your own house. And the apparatus that you have on records data, and then the doctor can read the results. Okay. So I was diagnosed, and I use a CPAP machine, as many of you know, because of the formations on my face, you can tell. But in that, I have not been sleeping the best lately, and I probably either need some changes made to my machine or pressure or something like that. And so I went to the pulmonologist, and instead of just saying, yeah, we can adjust that, he said, it's been a while, let's do another sleep study. So we did. And this time he said, you got to go into the lab. And I said, okay. So I went. So let me tell you about that experience, because it was very unique to me. I had a lot of anxiety about going. I had a lot of anxiety leading up to it. Also, while there, it is not painful in any way, shape, or form. It's just inconvenient, and it is also uncomfortable. It's just uncomfortable to me to be in pajamas around people. Like, it's just it was strange. So the sleep lab that I went to, I was told had private bathrooms in each room. That was not true. There were restrooms, but in the hallway that I shared with other folks. So I had to walk down a hallway to the restroom in pajamas. And okay, but the type of pajamas that I had to wear had to be kind of a certain kind, so that all of the electrodes could be fed through and also placed places. So I was less covered than I normally would have been if I was going somewhere and had to be seen in pajamas. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would have worn like some leggings, but I couldn't because of where all of the electrodes had to go. Also, there were like, I don't know how many around my head, glued into my hair or onto my scalp, right? And that was an experience to get that stuff out, but it came out. And you had to carry your little electrodes with you if you went to the restroom after they put them on. So I got there at about 7:45, which was the time that I was slated to arrive. And the person, the ambulatory, that person, met me at the door and, took my temperature and all. And of course, it is a medical facility, so you have to wear your mask, even when you went out to the restroom. And they had electrodes glued to your face. It was crazy. It was just crazy what that was like. Anywho, she and I went up, and she walked me to my room, and I had to fill out more paperwork. I filled out so much paperwork, it was crazy. And surveys about my sleep and all this stuff. And so I did all that, and then she asked me what time I like to go to bed. And I typically am in bed by 10, so I said that. She said, okay. I was supposed to be asleep by midnight. That was like their goal. But in order to have enough time to get enough data, I need to be asleep by midnight. Now, here's the kicker, is that in this sleep study, I couldn't wear my CPAP. I was supposed to sleep without it. I have been sleeping with my CPAP for 3 years, every single night. And I can go to sleep after I put that sleep app on within like 4 minutes. Like, I can go to sleep pretty quickly. And the purpose of the study was to test how I breathed and how much I breathed and how much oxygen I was getting and all that without the CPAP. So I had to go to sleep without a CPAP. Do you think I went to sleep? Oh my gosh. When you are used to going to sleep in the exact same way and you like all that, it is almost impossible. And I had the hardest time. Of course, they record you, so there's a video camera in the room. And if I said anything out loud, she would hear it. Like, it didn't even matter. Like, I said, you know, whatever, and she could hear me. So I was being recorded. Sound. They had a one of the things here to be she called it a snore detector. So they were recording sound and then all my brain waves, and then I had straps and electrodes, heart rate, heart rhythm, and then sensors to detect my breathing in and out and how deeply that was going, up my nose, over my lip. There was one that kind of hung out over my lip to detect any air coming out in and out of my mouth, and then the pressure and the temperature of the air inside my nose. And then they had electrodes on my legs for how frequently they moved. Y'all, it was sophisticated. I was not, I don't know what I expected. But it was a lot. The electrodes didn't bother me so much. There was one right on the crown of my head that if I was sleeping on my back, it did bother me. And I have cowlicks in my hair anyway. So occasionally if I wear my hair the wrong way, it will hurt. It will hurt. And it was in that exact spot. So that one, just because of the way that my hair is and how I was laying, it was sore in the morning. And that's just because of the placement of it. But that's just me. Nothing else really bothered me. I did have a little bit of tape irritation. They used like a hypoallergenic tape or whatever, but I have very sensitive skin on my body that usually a tape or a Band-Aid or whatever, I have to be kind of careful. And it was red the next morning, but it has since eased off, so it wasn't very painful. And that was it for, you know, repercussions of it. Except I didn't sleep. She said I slept enough for them to get data. And I was like, okay, I don't feel like I slept at all. I did not dream, and I usually do. So that was one thing. I didn't sleep that deeply. And then I was absolutely and utterly exhausted. So she said that they would wake me at 6 a.m. At 5, I was up and I couldn't do anything else. So she came in and we just ended the study at 5 because there was no, I wasn't going to be able to like lay there and pretend to sleep for another hour. There was no way. And I mean, they're monitoring my brain waves. I would literally just be awake. So we ended it early, and I'm glad that we did, because I was exhausted. And, but I had to go to work. So I came home, took a shower, got all the stuff out of my hair, and went to work. And it was crazy because I had to work that day. Okay, so let me show you one of the things that I pulled. This thing is old and adorable. This is the Sanrio Sol de Rio bronzing powder. Y'all, this thing is old, but look how gorgeous she is. It is huge. I love her. This is 25 grams of bronzer. Who needs this much? No one. But this is a gorgeous bronzer. It was, I don't know how many years ago at Sephora. Sephora house brand is stunning. They have great products. You should totally check them out. But this one was a limited edition. And I mean, like, probably, I don't know, 9 years ago, 8 years ago. I don't even remember. Do you have this bronzer? Has anybody ever seen anyone pan this thing? I want to know. It's the biggest bronzer, like, I have. But I love it. It's great. it's a beautiful, like, I love the packaging. It's very summertime. And so, yeah, we pulled that out to use her. She doesn't fit in any container, in anything. She's just large and in charge, y'all. She is serious. We'll blend more in a second. Here's the Cheeky Threesome from Kimchi Chic. This is the one that is called Apple Bottom Cheeks. The last one is shimmery, and the first two are matte. I think I'm just going to go for the middle one, which is the lighter of the three. This is not the lightest. There's one lighter than this. This is the second lightest of the 4 palettes. And it's a beautiful little pink matte moment. Look how cute. Yep. So cute. Okay. We're blushy today. Love it. These are gorgeous. They are less powdery than her ones in the little heart compacts. This is just a contour, but though the cheek palettes are less powdery than that. So in case you were wondering, let's blend this real quick and then we'll put some highlighter on. So when I got home, took my shower, went to work, I lasted at work for a good amount of time, but I got off work at about 3:30 my time. I work on West Coast time, so 3:30 my time is 12:30 work time. So it was early that I got off work. And I just put myself out of office on my calendar because I was going to go sleep. So I did a couple things, ate something because I hadn't eaten much, and then I went and got into the bed at 4:30 and slept for 14 hours straight. This is the AOA Studio Velour highlighter, and sometimes it's gross. It's a little putty highlighter, but it is stunning. It completely disappears into your skin. It's not noticeable until the light catches it, and it is beautiful. I love this one so much. It's so gorgeous. All right, let's talk eyeshadow. I want to use this. Y'all, I got this at Ulta. This is the Pixie by Petra Eye Reflection Shadow Palette in Natural Beauty. It's like rosy cool tone kind of shades. Here it looks gorgeous. I think she was on sale for like $11 about. And so I want to use her today because she's sitting here. I'm going to use this clean brush and just clean up the creases under my eyes, because everything creases under my eyes because I have creases under my eyes. And I want to tell you about a product that I got this week that's new. This is from AOA Studio. I placed an order with Shop Miss A for some stuff for someone to send them. And this is their silicone facial mask cover. It's a sheet mask topper. It is terrifying. And I saved that to show it to you, but look at this thing. So what you do is you put your regular old sheet mask on, right? And if you're like me, some of them are kind of drippy. Some of them I kind of have to sit still or like either lay back or chill. Because if I start doing a lot of stuff, like if I want to clean my room or whatever, either it's drippy or it kind of starts coming off. And if I bend over, that kind of thing. But this is what this is for. You put this on over top, hook it over your ears, and it keeps it A, on your face, and B, any kind of gloopy, it goes here, and then you can just hand wash that, leave it to dry, and then you've got like, so smart, $1.33, and 33 cents of that goes to charity. I love these people. I never even would have thought of such a thing, but I was like, I need that. So love it. I follow them on Instagram to know what they come out with, because some of their stuff is amazing. Their little holder, I use mine as a brush holder. It came out at first in clear, now it's out in different colors, and it's really cool. And then, yeah, like they got such cool stuff. And then I ordered, I placed an order for someone that I needed to send them some stuff. So I've got their stuff ready to pack up and go. I need to do that today. Help me remember that, friends. And then, is that it? Oh, yeah, I picked up another duo of this because I love it. Okay, it looks like all of these either have a little bit of sheen or some shimmer, even the ones that look matte. Well, maybe not. There's a couple of the darker ones that look a little bit, that do look matte. We're just going to go, we're not going like crazy today, but it is Saturday. I can do what I want, but I wanted to use this one to get like I just want a natural, no, I want a neutral look, not natural. Ain't nothing about my face that looks natural when I'm done. some of y'all do natural beauty and it looks so gorgeous. And then there's me and I'm like, nope. Slap it on. But I like it. It's whatever you want, baby. That's a pretty, I know it's not very impactful, but I'm actually going light-handed with this one. It's like super rainy here. It has been off and on all week. So a little bit gloomy, but if you like the rain like I do, it's a lovely weekend. I enjoy reading in the rain. I don't know why, but I do. It's a thing. It's a whole mood. Okay, so I'm going to clean some brushes off here as we go, because that's how I am. What is this? This is one of the Luxie brushes. I got a set or something in one of my bags or boxes this month. So let's go a little bit darker on the outer corner here. Not much darker, right? But there's some sheen to this one for sure that wasn't in the other one. Yeah. I don't mind an all shimmery eye. I have no qualms about, some people do not like, they only like matte in their crease, or they only like an all matte eye. I can do any of the above, including an all shimmery look. I don't mind. I think it looks fun. I also, the other thing this week, oh my gosh, torture. I had a sty in this, under this eyelid. So styes are like gross, but they happen quite frequently to people who get them. They just get them. And I've had them, like, I think I had my first one when I was a kid. So whatever it is about either the oil production in my eye or eyelashes or whatever it is, it's very that. So it doesn't really, and I can't, like, there's not really a reason that it happens. I can't say, oh, it's because of this or that. It's not. And I haven't had one for a couple of years. And then I had one this week. So threw my mascara away that I used that day, but I didn't use any like eyeliner in my eye or any, it wasn't anything like that. So I didn't have to like chuck a lot of stuff. You should though, if you've used things inside your eye and you have a sty, there's a potential for you to spread the infection. It's basically like a pimple in your eye. It's so gross, or on your lash line. But there are oil glands there just like there are on your face. And so there is a potential for them to get clogged and for that to happen. It's just what your body does. So, it is painful, and my eye swelled pretty good. And it was super red and super painful. So yay, it's now not. Warm compresses are the thing to do at home. Now, if it gets like really bad, you go in to the doctor and they can give you some antibiotic ointment and drops, and even oral antibiotics if it's really bad. And then if it's super, super bad, they have the ability to lance it and like do that sterilely or whatever. Do not do it yourself for sure. Anything with your eyeballs, don't mess around with that mess. You want those to stay healthy for the rest of your life. But this one was, I had a product that actually helped, which is amazing. So I used warm compresses, like a warm washcloth, just really, or a, what do y'all call them in England? Flannels. And just did that, over and over and over again, onto my eye. And I actually used one of my reusable cotton rounds, or I guess they're bamboo or whatever, but the ones that I wash that I take my eye makeup off, it's the perfect size because it's just a little round. So I had I would have hot water and I would do that, and that was great because I just placed it on my eye and held it until it was no longer warm, and then rewarmed it and did the same thing. But then, genius me, remembered that I had a product that I had bought for like relaxation a while ago, like last year or the year before, that I had in the living room. And so I went and found that. It plugs into USB port. And it's a little electric, like it looks like a sleeping mask, like the eye mask that you sleep in, but it heats. It's a heated eye mask. Come on. So I put that on and chilled out, and it was great. So it was gone. It was much less the next day, and then by the third day, it was completely gone. So it was much less painful the second day. It was very painful the first day, and then it got better. So yay for like that. So if you suffer from those, I can highly recommend a heated eye mask. I just got mine from Amazon, and it plugs into a USB port, and it's fabulous. So there's that. Okay, let's do a little bit of eyeshadow eyeliner here on the top lash line. This is just a really pretty, just a neutral eye. It's just really pretty. I have on like some crazy leggings today, so that's why I'm going a little bit more neutral on my eye, and that's my top is solid color because the bottom half of me is not. I usually wear something crazy almost every day, and I enjoy it. Okay, there's some smudgy brown eyeliner. These are great. I used this one on the lid, this one in the crease, this one on the outer corner, and then that was my liner. It's beautiful. I'm going to use a little bit of something in the inner cavern of my eye. There's a shiny little champagne number up there. Let's get that popped in there. Yeah. I go all the way in there because I have a kind of a deep set place there. Highly recommend. Love it. It's beautiful. If you are a cool tone, brown, neutral, little bit of shine. Yep, that's an everyday workhorse palette for you. Sorry. It's not a thing unless I drop stuff. Okay, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Huzzah. Let us put on some mascara. We will not be wearing lashes today. We are not. Ooh-wee. I did get another Bath & Body Works box because some new stuff went on sale for their semi-annual sale, which is still going on. And so that haul will be coming on this channel. Also, Palette Parade for the last 2 weeks will be coming. And then on my candle channel, which is called Today's Burn, I have a Goose Creek haul. So in case you were curious about their Ice Pop candle release, I've got that entire release to haul and review. So that's a coming. All right, let's see here. I want a little bit of lash primer from KVD Vegan Beauty. This is sent to me by my friend Kim. Thank you, Kim. Y'all send me the most amazing things. And I'm so grateful. This is a pretty good lash primer. It is a black, it's kind of like a charcoal gray black. It's not quite like, it's like an off black, I guess. So it's not like a white or a nude or whatever, like a lot of primers are. But it does help specifically with volume. Not necessarily length, but volume certainly with this lash primer. I don't use a lash. It's called the Epic Curl. I suppose it also helps curl. My lashes are not the curliest things in the world. And then, what actual mascara? Should we use the Sky High? Yes! This is the Maybelline Sky High. It is that kind of wand. This is a newer mascara. And I do like it. Y'all recommended this one, and you were right. I do like it. This one does volume and length. Now, what I like about the KVD Vegan Beauty Lash Primer is that because it's a dark one, you don't have to be so concerned with like every single lash that had primer on it has to be super covered or it looks weird like you do with a white or a nude eyelash primer. You know what I mean? If you're in a hurry, you can actually use it because you don't have to be like super fastidious about covering each and every lash, top and bottom. If you've used it, just that's a plus to a darker lash primer. Okay, that's good enough for me, darling. For me. Okay, now I pulled an actual lip color. Can you believe it? I know it's pink. It's not nude, and I'm still consulting about it. I don't know. This is the Kylie matte lip, whatever, matte liquid lipstick in Kylie. And I think we'll use it. Let me see. Do I have like her lip liner? I think it's this one. This is the one that goes with it. These were like on sale. I don't know if they still are on sale at Ulta. I don't necessarily understand this brand. But these products, the lip kits, they are great. What they've released has just been a little odd to me, like just odd. Anyway, that's not super clean, but it's okay because this is gonna, oh, it smells like cake batter. It's a color. I'm putting a color on my lips. Look at me go. Okay, so this is super thin. I mean, like super, it's like you're putting nothing on, but it's super thin and it's gorgeous. This stays on me all the time. And it dries super fast, like it's already dry. I like these. I don't want to like them, but I do. I like them a lot more than like Anastasia or they don't stick. They don't stick. It's not sticky. It dries quick and it stays and it's good. Y'all, don't sleep on these. If they're on sale and you like a liquid lipstick and you haven't tried ththese are good. I have a couple of them. I think the one in Bear is the most nude that I have. And then I've also got I think I have a reddy pink one. Yep, I bought this, but I haven't used it yet. It's coming. I've got it in my to use drawer so that I can use it with y'all so that you can see it. But this one is in Kylie. It's pink. And some people would call this a nudie pink. I wouldn't. This is pink to me. It's a rose pink. The lip liner is darker. It's a brown color, but it's designed to go with it, and it does. It does a beautiful job. I think it looks great. There it is. There she blows. All right, let's get I knock it down. Let's get I forgot to spray before mascara. Y'all did not remind me. All right, let's try not to get mascara sprayed. Okay, can we just do that? This is the Fix and Go Stay Matte from Rimmel. Try not to get the mascara. Okay. And then let's do just a smoosh. Just a smoosh. More than a smoosh. Let's do it. Beauty. Beauty. I love it so much. Both of those misters are very fine, so it doesn't take very long at all for that to dry, for that spray to dry. And I don't think that, I didn't get the mascara too good. Sometimes if I spray and I get and then I have it everywhere. But I didn't today. 10 out of 10 today. I look happy and gorgeous and glowy and shiny and pink lips. I love it so much. All right, I'm going to do my hair and get ready to go to this bakery here. I'm excited for it to be the weekend. I hope you are excited for it to be the weekend. If you work this weekend, sorry. Sorry about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I can't tell you how much I enjoy hanging out with y'all, doing makeup with y'all, talking about stuff with y'all. and hanging out. Y'all let me know what your week was like down below. What did you do this weekend? Have you ever had a sleep study? Tell me about it. You like this lip? I don't know. You tell me. You talk. Let's talk. Let's chat down below. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching.